Word on the street is T has officially slammed the door shut on King Harris, and baby, he didn't just lock it, he threw away the key. All hell broke loose after a leaked video allegedly exposed King's boyfriend, shattering the family's carefully curated image and sending the internet into absolute chaos. But the real scandal? It ain't just the tape. Insiders say that footage threatened to expose something way bigger, a hidden truth that could rattle the very foundation of the Harris empire. And now fans are asking, did T already know? Was this the moment he said enough is enough? Or is this just the tip of a dark, twisted iceberg the family's been hiding for years? Let's be real, T's silence right now is louder than any press statement. And while King's alleged boyfriend is coming forward with his own set of receipts, people are saying this scandal might have been the final nail in the coffin. Because according to folks close to the family, this wasn't some petty father-son clash. Nah, this was damage control mode, and T is done protecting King from his own mess. Public blow-ups, viral beef with his parents, that reckless attitude, it's been brewing. But this leak, this was the volcano erupting. Apparently, T didn't just cut T.I.'s with King, he's allegedly telling the whole family to fall in line too. Word is, he wants Tiny and everyone else to back away from King completely. Why? Because what's on the line isn't just pride, it's the Harris family brand, and T feels like King's spiraling behavior is dragging all of them down with him. But let's be clear, this ain't just about a gay tape, and it damn sure ain't just about homophobia. This is about years of built-up frustration. King's been wilding out for a minute, from fighting in public to fan drama to those oversized fake teeth that had the internet clowning him for weeks, and behind the scenes, T's reportedly been trying to clean it all up like a full-time job, and now looks like he clocked out for good. Sources say T is done washing his hands clean and refusing to even pick up King's calls. And honestly, no one's surprised. This blow up has been a long time coming. The warning signs were there, the disrespect, the headlines, the drama. King's been spiraling, and T's patience has been running on fumes. So when this latest scandal hit and dragged their family through the digital mud yet again, it wasn't a matter of if T would snap, it was just a matter of when. Now, if you've been watching this family like most of the internet has, then you already know King's always had a complicated relationship with fame, and an even messier one with his father. It started light like most celebrity kids, but things turned real quick. Back in 2022, King jumped on social media claiming he'd just been arrested, and although the details were fuzzy, the backlash was instant. People weren't just dragging King, they were coming for T, questioning his parenting, his discipline, and how someone with his platform could raise a kid that wild. It didn't help that King had already been out here acting reckless, fighting in public, and beefing with fans on Instagram like it was a full-time job. And T, he clapped back all right quick, fast, and in a hurry. He hopped online and made it very clear King knows right from wrong, he just keeps choosing chaos. But under that frustration was something deeper, a father who'd been pushed to his limit, not just by the internet, but by a son who seemed determined to go off script. And now, it's looking like that script is being rewritten altogether, one that may not include King at all.
Much criticism as I receive about my son, I would like to shed light on the fact we all got bad kids, okay? Now listen, don't make it seem like I'm the only one on here who got bad kids. Try to take the good with the bad and just let them know you going to prison if you keep it up. I don't wish it on him, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish it on him. And I love him through it. Whatever he going through, I love him through it.
King's been racking up headlines like parking tickets, and none of them have been good. In a matter of months, he managed to build a reputation that's got folks wondering if he's cursed or just committed to the chaos. Skipping court, dates, reckless driving, almost crashing into a police cruiser. It's been one mess after another. And during one particularly messy traffic stop, officers allegedly found both weed and a weapon in his car. That's not just reckless, that's a rap sheet waiting to explode. Oh, and let's not forget the cherry on top. Back in 2022, King was reportedly caught driving on an expired license. It's like every time the dust starts to settle, King finds a new way to stir it all up again. And while the headlines keep dragging King, the internet keeps dragging his parents right along with him. Every time his name trends for the wrong reason, people flood the comments blaming T. And Tiny saying they spoiled him, gave him too much freedom, or flat out failed at parenting. And honestly, that public shaming might be the real reason. T decided to cut T.I. because the scandal wasn't just about King being exposed, it was about the constant backlash T and Tiny keep catching because of it. After years of standing in the line of fire, it seems like T is finally saying enough. I'm not going down with this shit. And to him, this latest leak, that wasn't just a scandal, it was the last straw.
He want to go through the different challenges and adversities. He want to be tested and be graded on his response to whatever his skill set is in that area. Not, oh, well, he did bad because he T.I.
When the news dropped that King was expecting a baby, a lot of people prayed even that this might be the moment he'd finally grow up. Maybe step into some maturity, maybe even mend the broken bridge with T. But nope, that turning point never came. In fact, T didn't even bother pretending to be happy. From day one, he kept it 100 and insiders say he wasn't here for it at all. Word is T believed King had no business bringing a child into the world with all the mess already swirling around him. Legal issues, the leaked tape, non-stop public drama, it wasn't exactly fatherhood-ready behavior. And when he was asked about it in an interview, T didn't sugarcoat a thing. He made it loud and clear this baby wasn't gonna magically fix anything between him and King. In his eyes, it was just one more bomb waiting to go off.
I became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
And to absolutely no one's surprise, it didn't take long for things to spiral between King and his baby mama. The drama came quick, loud, and messy just like folks predicted. And T, he wasn't having none of it. Not a word of support, no effort to mediate, just cold distance. Meanwhile, the streets started buzzing with whispers, fights, disrespect, and screenshots floating all over social media that King might not even be the biological father. Now let's be real. Y'all seen that baby? Come on now. It's got King's whole face. But even that didn't stop the whispers. Word on the street is the baby mama allegedly wasn't sure who the real father was and decided to pin it on King anyway. That little detail had the internet side-eyeing the entire situation. And then the rumors went from messy to downright explosive. Insiders started claiming that a DNA test had already been done behind the scenes and the alleged results. King ain't the father. Let that sink in. Now imagine the storm that stirred up behind closed doors. T, who was already at his wit's end with King's spiral, reportedly lost it. To him, this wasn't just another scandal, it was yet another disaster dragging the Harris family name right back through the gutter. And honestly, it's no surprise that this was the moment T hit his breaking point. After years of bailing King out figuratively and literally, this latest mess seemed to push him right over the edge. But still, say what you want about T, behind the scenes he was allegedly doing everything he could to scrub that leaked tape off the internet. And let's just say those who've seen it, yeah, they say it left nothing to the imagination. Raw, explicit, and clear as day. King's face was right there. So now everyone's wondering, did T try to bury that tape out of one last sense of fatherly protection? Or was he just in full-blown damage control, desperate to salvage what's left of his family's image? Either way, the damage is already done. King didn't just cross the line, he obliterated it. And from the looks of it, he's about to learn what happens when even your own father says, I'm done. After years of drama, arrests, and reckless headlines, this scandal blew everything wide open. The leaked tape was messy. The alleged boyfriend's receipts made it messier. And now the Harris family brand hanging by a thread, with T reportedly cutting all ties and telling the rest of the family to do the same. This might go down as one of the coldest family fallouts hip-hop's ever seen. But let's not get too comfortable, because if there's one thing we know about King, he's not the type to disappear quietly. So don't be surprised if this story reignites all over again. Because if that tape was just the beginning, there might be a whole lot more still hiding behind that curtain.